Hello, hello. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back to the show. Welcome back.
Oh, you kind of caught me off guard. You fired up, and I wasn't even paying attention.
Like last time when you fired up, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Here we
Kind of
go.
like that. All right. Here we are. We're doing this.
Hi.
Oh, man.
How's it going? How are you today,
Let's see. Oh, today I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty steady at work today. Nothing too major to report there.
That's good. That's good.
Finally got some, I don't know what you call it, furniture in that I'd ordered at work.
Oh, yeah.
And by furniture, I don't mean like chairs and shit
Like
like
a
that. I mean
desk.
like a desk and a cabinet and stuff like that.
That's nice. It'll make your life a lot easier, I'm sure.
Yeah, we had to go track it down off of a...
Yeah, because it was everything that you had put together and designed last time kind of stayed put. Well, they're like, okay, you can move now. Now you need to order more.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I work in manufacturing, and I ordered some stuff that we manufacture. You think it would
all come together?
No hate. I love my job.
It was just really cute. It was like so typical of like how things go wrong.
It's like the second time like I've ordered stuff and I go looking for it and they're like, oh, well, it's in shipping. And I'm like,
where are you shipping it to?
Who are you sending that to?
To me.
Last time it got on the tray, it was the whole thing. But no, I love it. It keeps me on my toes.
I'm happy that you're spoiled and you get...
I am. I got to use my pickup, pull around, pick up my stuff. Like, it was the whole thing.
It was cute.
It was cute. Yeah.
Speaking
Speaking of my pickup.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So.
Remember how I tell you that Justin tries?
I did this time.
He actually...
I did.
It took 5 years.
I gotta tell people I try, man. I do sometimes.
You do. No, it's cute. I love you. You show up.
God damn it. Anyways, and when I tell the story, people are gonna be like, yeah, I get why she says that. Because so like in my pickup, the oil sensor, pressure sensor thing has been going for
cattywampus now.
Years.
Like, again, 5 years. I think
years.
I think something to settle in your mind takes about 5 years in general.
For me, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's terrible. Anyways, I have been working on this for a little bit. So a while back, I got in there and I was like, okay, I'm going to replace the sensor on this. It had been years. What ends up happening is in wintertime, and I don't know why wintertime, you'd think your oil would be thicker in the way. Anyways, regardless, the sensor wouldn't work in the wintertime very well, and it would cause this consistent ding, 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 ding in my truck. And if you get going fast enough and turn up the radio loud enough, you could ignore it, but it was still frustrating.
I'm surprised the ding didn't go out before the sensor did.
Man, right. Actually, I wish it... Long story short, before I did all this, I did actually, this is how half-assed I am about things. I looked up, is there a fuse that I could just yank out to turn off the beeping sound? Because here's the thing. The oil pressure was fine. I keep an eye on it. I know that it's fine. It's the sensor that goes out. And it is in such a bitch-ass place behind the firewall in this pickup that you saw me. I had to crawl inside of there to get to this thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And honestly, we watch any video about
on my belly
changing these sensors, and
everybody else stands on the side of their pickup, and they're all giants, and they reach right back there and they pop it out.
That's not true at all. I've watched plenty of these, and they're just horrific.
So anyways, yeah, you either have the option of like pulling your whole like firewall system out and then trying to do it, or you like wiggle yourself back behind there and straddle your engine.
Which is the option you chose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wasn't going to take the whole firewall apart.
No.
Or you come in from like the dash side. Apparently, there's a way to like come in from the inside of your pickup.
That
and I was like,
terrible.
I'm not going to do that either.
Yeah.
So I had decided months ago that by golly, by gosh, I'm going to fix this thing.
So you ordered a sensor.
Ordered a sensor, pulled the whole thing apart. Okay. In addition to the sensor, there's this little screen in there that they want you to replace. They even tell you in the video, if you need to, you can. If you don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. It was so far down in there, I didn't know how to get it out. I didn't think it through. So, like, And I finished watching the video.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was like, I'll just put the new sensor on. So I put the new sensor on. And this is after, like, again, hours of trying to get back there and get this wrench. Like, it's a whole thing. Look up the video. Anyways, so I get this thing all changed out. I get in my truck. I go cruising, whipping around, and the damn thing goes off. Fuck, man. I'm just heartbroken. And I'm like, it's that screen. I was like, I bet you dollars to pesos I need to replace that screen inside there because it's probably all just gunked to shit. So this weekend, because it was warm for once.
40 degrees, baby. Yes. I was sweating.
T-shirt weather, buddy. T-shirt weather. I was like, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to fix, like, I knew what I was doing this time, right? It still was a struggle. It was a bitch. I crawled up there. I cursed. I yelled. Anyways.
Well, I'm watching him sort of while I'm reading my book out on the front patio.
Right. You offered to help, but
I did.
It was one of those things where it's like, what do we both want to get in here and yell at this thing? Like only one hand's going to fit behind here. So anyways, I finally get the plug off, get the sensor off. Okay. Well, and then of course, as I get the sensor off, the one I ordered is some piece of shit.
It's broken.
The bolt, the nut that I had, or the socket that I had, fucking popped the sensor piece off the top of it and broke it.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I get to the screen. I pull the screen out. It's on the floor somewhere outside because all I heard, I pulled it and it went ting, 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 ting. And I said, I stuck my finger inside and I was like, there it was. I don't know where it went, but I took the new one, popped it in there, and I had the old sensor. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do here? After much debate, I decided to use the old sensor.
Even after, like, didn't you epoxy it and stuff too?
Oh, I
like
epoxied the new one and it failed and it was just a colossal. And I was like, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the old one. If that doesn't work, then I'll have to order a new one because I busted the new one. I'll put a new one back on and I'll be super skilled at this. But
there's no more dinging. He has
all
done it. He has done it.
It was the screen.
It was so silly.
And the part's like $70. The screen's only like $5. So I feel like
you wasted $70.
But it doesn't ding.
It doesn't ding.
The peace of mind alone was worth the $70.
Yeah, it was like mini torture every time you had to drive a half an hour in your truck. It was radical. It was radical.
And it was so on top of itself that it was just this consistent. Oh.
No, every time I rode in his truck or drove his truck, rode in his truck, mostly driving, I would put both headphones in and move because I hate doing that. Like, that is not something I enjoy doing. I like to know what's going on in my world. But honestly, I felt like it was legitimate torture.
Dude, I like to take naps in my truck. And it was never going to happen.
And now you can. In the winter, I guess.
It's going to be glorious. Anyway. There's still work to do on it, but
it's fine.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
So that was, let's see. Anything else happened to me this week interesting? My all-time favorite teacher tracked me down on Facebook.
Which
that was
is
cool.
The sweetest thing in the whole wide world.
It was cool.
I was like,
no way. We've like touched paths every once in a while in the past ever since, but like it's like 10 like decades apart.
Yeah.
She tracked me down. I was
like, yeah. Because if you were working on the west side and we were together and it was before Odin, that was well past 10 years ago.
Oh, when she came into the store? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have been a long, before Odin, and Odin's 10. So, Oh my God.
Crazy.
Getting old.
But isn't that the greatest thing ever? I ran into one of my first grade teachers at Quick Trip. She didn't remember me because she was my first grade teacher, but she was my favorite teacher.
Here in town?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And she was so sweet. And like we stopped and we talked for a while. And I was like, I know you probably don't remember me because I was very, very young and a long time ago. But you were my favorite teacher. And I appreciated you.
I'm sure she loved it.
I'm sure she did. She subs also, like you were saying your teacher does now.
It's what she said. Yep. She's into subbing now.
Yep.
She doesn't, I guess, do the full-time thing, which is cool. That's awesome. You know, still subbing in the same district that I
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
There's
So,
nothing like a good teacher.
oh, agreed. No, and like I even said, she came along at a time of my life where, things were, I don't want to say rocky, like they were esque. My parents were going through divorce, and I'm not trying to make a big thing about it like it was the most
No,
traumatizing thing,
don't
but
downplay it though. When you're a kid, big changes, they rock your
no, but that's what
foundation.
I'm saying. Like she came along at a time that was less than ideal home wise, I guess.
Right.
But I'm trying. My parents listen to this. I'm not trying to say like it was that rough. Like I still had a good life.
And no,
I had a good home.
it's okay to say that the large change in your life made it silly
It
or
was.
made your life a little weird.
Anyways, she came along and it was cool. She's a cool teacher, very understanding. Just one of those ones that made a hell of an impression.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
absolutely.
I love that.
So,
And the
anyways, that was
and the fact that she like remembers you and knows you,
yeah. She tracked me down. I'm like, oh
that's
my god.
fantastic. Like that means so much. That's so
Makes
cool.
you wonder what kind of impression you left.
Stop.
This mother right here.
No, I doubt that very much. I doubt that very much.
Oh, so what about your week, your days in? What did you do? Anything?
I read a lot. I'm catching up because I was really, really bad on January. I don't know if you heard me on the first go round, but last year what did I read? 23, 24
Some
physical books?
gabillion books. If you
Well,
go
no, I
back to one
read
of our episodes, she like read
and I listened to close to like 80 plus books or something like that, maybe 90.
something insane.
Something like that. And so my goal this year, I think I set it at like 25 or 30,
Excuse me.
whatever. So long as it's past 25, I'm cool. But that usually means I have to start at the beginning of the year. And I was just stuck on this book and I just couldn't get past it. And I finally finished
You
it.
did.
I did. And then I'm cracking up on my next book. I'm almost done with that. So that's cool. So I'm trying to gain some ground and I had a great start to my day today.
Oh, that's good. Would you do some reading?
No,
You just rocked it.
no.
Oh.
So I was almost late to work.
Oh yeah,
Did I
you
tell you
told me about
this?
that. Yeah, you
Did
did.
I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so okay. So the kids don't have school today, and I was like, okay, well, I'm kind of taking it easy, and then I took it a little too easy. You know what I mean?
Kids don't have school. I can fuck around a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah. Like I don't have to worry about like yelling at them or having Annie's back or whatever. So I took it too easy, and so I go out to the car. Shit, I forgot my purse. Go back inside. Shit, I forgot my phone. Go back inside. Come back out. Go sit in my car, and my pocket catches the door latch, and my entire back pocket on my left butt cheek just comes fucking
Well, and what you
unraveling.
left out was the fact that like our drive is still all icy.
Oh
Like it's
yeah, no.
been
So here I
melting.
am, like
Like
little
it
going like
melts and
this.
freezes, melts and freezes, melts and freezes. So like going back and forth right
It
now
was
is
so
not
dumb.
like
I
it
looked
takes a few
ridiculous.
minutes to like do the whole penguin shuffle and everything like that.
Yeah, it was bad. It was hilarious though. If I could have seen myself from the outside, I would have been busting pretty hard and on that third walk back in with my butt cheek just hanging out, laughing in the wind, I was like, please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall.
It happens.
With my slick bottom Adidas, like.
Yeah. But you skirted in, you said though.
I did. I legitimately clocked right on time. And so I just ran into the house, grabbed the first pants that I saw, didn't even think about it, threw them on. And they were actually the pants that I had the bottom rip on me last week.
Oh yeah, my
So
truck will rip your pants too.
what is up with that? Like, not your truck, but just the fact now I have 2 ripped jeans within the span of 2 weeks. What?
Guess you're gonna have to buy new jeans.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I bought these ones that I ripped on the truck like 3 weeks ago.
Boo. That's lame.
That's super lame.
God, that sucks.
Super sucks.
Damn.
I know.
What are you gonna do though?
Buy new pants,
Buy new pants. At least the truck doesn't ding at you though.
I guess.
Bing,
Maybe I'll
bing,
take
bing.
your truck and I can get a whole load. of pants.
A truckload of pants.
Yeah. For like every stage
Serves
of my
me right.
womanly bodiness.
I was going to say, serves
like
me
when
right.
I'm a little bloated, when I'm feeling skinny, when I'm feeling like I can't live in pants. I have like 3 solid sizes.
You do what you got to do. If you got to take the
you
truck,
know.
if you got to take the truck, take the truck.
No, and they were both my comfy
truckload of
pants
pants.
too, for when I'm not feeling great.
That super
It
sucks.
super sucks.
That's lame. Well, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how about the weekend?
That was it.
Did we do anything?
Yeah, I took you out for your birthday.
Oh, we did go out for dinner for my birthday.
And then we had a crab boil or a lobster boil.
That's right.
Not a lobster boil.
For Valentine's Day.
Just a boil. Because it was crab, mussels, shrimp.
You still call it a crab. Most people call it a crab boil, though.
But I called it a lobster boil.
But there's no lobster. There was no
That's what I'm
lobster.
saying. I said the wrong thing.
Crab boil.
Whatever. This is a boil.
A
Seafood
boil. We took a bunch of stuff and we boiled it up and then we threw it in front of our faces and ate it. It was delicious.
It was so delicious. There's so much food.
And the potatoes.
I do love me a boil.
Yeah. Some of it was a little chewy, but we'll work on that.
It'll be fine.
We got the big pot now, though. See?
Yeah, I was freaking out. He was trying to tell me that I could put it all in this. Because we had a pot. Don't ask me where it is now.
I don't know.
Zero clue.
Wherever my beer brewing stuff is.
So, we have this turkey pot. He's like, oh, you can use that. And I said, no, you cannot.
No, yeah, it's not like a stock pot. It was a big old, deep
it's
dish
a pan.
but it's big and it's deep,
and
but it was not.
Not 20 quarts. No way in hell.
No, it's probably not 20 quarts.
No way.
No.
No way.
Maybe.
I think somebody might have been a little.
You think maybe 10 quarts?
A couple beers down. Yeah.
Could have been. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, yes, we went and got the big stock pot. And now we're all stocked up. And we can boil the hell out of anything. Fry turkey in there. Stick your head in it. Whatever you want to do. That's what my kid did. First thing he did is got a hold of this thing and just stuck half his body and shoulders in there and walked around with it.
They want us to make snert in that thing.
Snert.
Just a ton of snert.
It's a lot of snert.
It's a lot of snert. But, we can always freeze it, I guess.
You'd have to.
I don't know how I feel about frozen split peas.
I'm not eating 3 weeks of that in a row. Ooh.
Yum.
I like it, but not that long.
I do love me some snert. Anyway, Dorcas.
Anything else happen?
No.
That we want to bore these people with?
No.
For our week?
No, outside of me just being obsessed with the skeleton runs.
Oh, yeah, we did watch some more Olympics.
Oh, my gosh.
Those were dope. Stoles.
Dude.
Killing it.
Dude. I never
500 meters.
No.
Just lightning.
Cross-country skiing.
Oh, that was crazy.
Knew?
Okay,
Who knew
so we
that
won't...
cross-country skiing could be so just insane.
I don't know if I would use the word insane.
It was an hour worth of me biting my nails.
We did definitely watch it. Imagine it was as exciting as watching NASCAR, but with people on skis.
Dude.
And at first you're watching it, and it is kind of like NASCAR. You're like, how the fuck are these people going to get around each other? They're all clumped up. They're never. How could you jockey?
We literally started off going what the hell's the point? This is so dumb. This is the dumbest thing we've ever seen.
Women's cross country, man. We watched the whole thing.
Oh, and by the time
every heat or every lap, every round, when
that Swedish lady fell and that broadcaster said that she is out of the picture, I wanted to go through the screen and punch that broadcaster in the face. Woman, you don't know nothing. We still have freaking 2 legs of this gosh darn relay. That's 4 laps of this treacherous goddamn thing. You have no idea.
I was not gonna. I thought that was it. So Sweden was busting ahead. They were ahead,
so far ahead.
Okay, boom. They relay. It's a relay thing. She comes around. She relays to her teammate. Her teammate's going up. It's the second round. What happens? She falls. She
loses her ski and her.
No, that was the second time.
No, the second time she goes head over heels. Oh, no, wait, you're right.
Yeah,
The
no.
first time she's trying to go around a corner and she bops it.
And she goes.
The second time she goes head over heels.
And that'll cost you.
Finding.
But she didn't lose first place. She's boom. She's good. So she
That was
tumbles.
the first time.
Yeah, she tumbles. Boom, 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 boom. She gets up. Boom, boom,
Like
boom.
a
Back
champ.
on it like a champ. The second time, man, she pops her ski off. Like, not just her ski. She breaks the binding. And she can't get her ski back on.
And then the dude bringing her the replacement ski,
the technician falls. He falls trying to get the ski to her. So anyway, she drops clear back to like 8th place. She's like at the back of the fucking pack. And her and her teammates, man, they start jamming on it. And I'm like, even the announcer, like you said, is like, they're done. They're cooked.
Which I thought was so incredibly rude.
You can't come back from that,
Why put that mojo out there?
These ladies
so rude.
Smashed, man. They came back and took silver.
Yeah,
from like 8th place. Yeah. From like, it was the craziest shit I've ever seen. Nobody else jockeyed quite that hard. Like, our team started in 6th and finished in 5th. Go America.
Yeah.
But like, they were not like that. That was where they were.
Yep. And then Heidi Wang in Norway, she killed it for first. Honestly, though, if Emma, was it Emma Silverstein? Emma something. She's the one that bopped it in the second leg. If she wouldn't have done that, honestly, regardless, I still think whoever finished with Sweden and Heidi would have been neck and neck in that final leg. I truly believe it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
absolutely. No,
but
it was
that
crazy.
was a solid kill by Heidi, solid run by Sweden. I mean, just all together.
Yeah, it was impressive.
I couldn't believe I was so into. I know, cross country skiing.
An hour-long event.
Oh my golly! It just went by in a flash. Oh, and then when I fell on my ass outside yesterday in that slush, I'm like, I have a whole new respect for those women. Like, I thought I was respecting them before because
I could be an Olympian.
No, I couldn't.
I could fall ass.
Emma.
I fall ass well.
I got back up. Oh, golly gee. Okay.
All right.
Anyway, so we added a new topic.
What's the new topic this week?
Because last week we did the bucket list in lieu of your birthday, which was, I still think, is a perfect topic.
It was okay.
Whatever.
Wasn't one of my, super favorites.
No, but it was still serendipitous, in my opinion.
It was serendipitous.
So we replaced that one with, if you were in charge of a universe, would you create an afterlife?
Now, it doesn't mean that'll be the one we pick.
Nope.
We've got 9 other topics, with number 10 being the choose me. Is it my turn to roll? It's my turn to roll. Give me that.
No.
It is. You rolled last time.
You rolled 8.
No, because you rolled 6. The bucket list. Exactly. You rolled the bucket list.
no, 8 was bucket list.
You rolled the bucket list.
I'm going to say that I actually did not roll last time, but I'm going to give it to you because it's
You're wrong.
Still...
You're wrong. It's
whatever.
My turn.
I'm not wrong.
It is. We'll go back
We're
and watch it.
We're going to go back and watch it.
You're going to feel foolish.
You're going to feel foolish.
10. This is how I roll.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so let's see. We've got some good ones on here.
I'm so lucky with this 10 thing, and I only ever get 6, which is how I know I didn't roll last time.
Oh my gosh.
What are you going to choose?
There's some good ones. The new topic is pretty good, but I don't know if I want to get into that yet. Okay, so one I guess I've been thinking about is...
Best fictional universe.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes!
Best fictional universe.
Can we go over on time? Because I am all about this topic.
We'll see where we land. Okay, drop down the menu here.
Okay.
So I can make sure I can see see that beautiful
best
bean footage.
Fictional universe.
Okay. Who do you have any ideas yet?
I already know.
Oh, okay.
I thought about this.
Go.
Okay, so
you're amped up. I'm not sure yet.
Okay, so it's not based on a movie.
Okay.
It's based on literature.
Oh Lord.
It is the nerdiest literature I think anybody has ever even heard of.
Are you gonna have to explain it to us? Like, nobody's gonna know this, huh?
Nobody but true and royal nerds.
Okay.
I mean, royal nerds. So, let's see. So the universe I would say is the perfect universe. It's from a series called He Who Fights Monsters.
Oh, you've talked about this.
It is a lit RPG, which deems me or marks me as an absolute fucking dork. Because
Explain how this book kind of works, especially like the first few. Like,
okay, so
I can't handle it.
I love it. I'm obsessed, and I'm so happy. Okay, so in the beginning, it's a little much, but basically, this guy gets sucked into this vortex created by another guy in a different universe. Shit goes wrong, basically. He cast a spell and he fucked up, and he sucked this dude from Earth over into his world. He starts afresh. He's got no hair. He's got no boxers, no nothing. Like, he's naked as the day he's born, basically. Fresh baby new.
And how does the book present this?
And this is what I'm alluding to is this. So basically, he's got 0 across the board. So if anybody's ever played a game before where you have to get experience, get stamina, get mana, whatever.
So like he's literally, if I understand this correctly, like a character.
Yeah, he's
he
like
has
a
a
game
character
character.
sheet. And stats
Yep.
and everything like that, and he has an inventory.
Yep, and because he's from a different world, he's considered an outworlder, which they're not common, but they've happened before because of incidences like this. Magical mishaps is what they call them. And basically, like, he can build himself up by upping his stats. Now, there's a bunch of outworlders that don't do anything. And the reason why, this is why it's the perfect universe, okay? You do not have to be born of magic.
Okay.
Okay? There is such an abundance of magic on this planet or in this universe that magic literally crystallines. Like, it crystallizes, and you can find these crystals and
magic crystals
that you can set in different combinations to get magical abilities. Now, you can't get rid of them, and you can only have so many of them.
Do you need the crystals to do magic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. But
so
you're
it's
capable.
Concentrated magic, and that gives you the ability
to turn
do...
into magic, and there's no stripping it. Okay. There's no
and
anything
each
like
of
that.
These crystals do different types of magic?
Oh yeah, tons, and some are illegal.
Oh, why is that?
Because they just cause pure death, or like they'll make you insane or whatever.
Okay.
But that's what I love about this universe is that the sky's the limit. If you want magic, you can obtain it. You don't have to be born into it. And there's this little like fun adventure society is what they call it. And basically you sign up to fight monsters. You have to pass a test. You have you go on this week excursion and you have to pass a test to be deemed good enough to fight monsters. But then you can go skirt on little quests and find these bulletin boards of monsters that need to get killed.
So it's like reading an RPG with all these little side quests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
love it. That is honestly the universe I would love to live in.
You would think as a gamer, and I love RPGs, it's probably my favorite
And I'm
genre,
not a gamer.
That I would appreciate, and maybe that's why I cannot stand it. Like I listened to it for literally 10 minutes, and I was like, no. It was like listening to somebody. Like my kids can sit here and watch people stream video games for hours, and I guess I get it. Like some people watch football and stuff, but in my mind, I'm like, you could be playing this game. Like, you're watching this person, which you could be playing it. And they're like, well, yeah, we learned stuff from it. I said, okay. So I get it. But to me, it's like even worse than that. Instead of watching them stream a game, it's like listening to them.
But he's funny. He's quirky. It's hilarious. And honestly, I will give it that because the code name or the narration name that the author went under for a while was Shirley. He still uses it, but we all know him pretty well by Travis Deverell, which is
Okay.
his real name. But he went pretty hard on, as he was doing fight scenes, him saying all the specs while he's in, and that got to be a little much. But then he really reined it in, and the books just got even better. There's 12 of them. He's in the middle of making his 13th. I hope he gets better. He had some health scares.
Oh.
But it sounds like he's on the up and up. So shout out
Yeah.
to Travis Deverell. You're amazing. I love your books.
Feel better, dude. Like,
feel better.
Not a
but
jam,
that is my ideal universe.
Okay.
100% hands down. You'd think it was the wizarding world, but I'm not guaranteed magic.
You're not guaranteed to be sucked up. What?
But if I was in that universe, I wouldn't be guaranteed magic.
Oh,
but if I was on
you
that
could be
planet,
a muggle.
Right, I could be a muggle. Or even worse, a squib. Fuck that.
Oh, God.
Blech, I would hate that so much. I'd rather be ignorant.
Okay, so I have thought about this, and I love the Harry Potter universe, but I agree with you. I think there are some issues with it that, again, I'd have to be guaranteed to become a wizard, and even then, like, I mean, you should die at Hogwarts. It's crazy, you know? Like, and I'm a doofus, so... I mean, I took the test online. I'm a Slytherin, but let's be real. If I got in, who knows where I'd end up. Anyways.
I don't think you'd be a Slytherin. Yeah, you would. You might.
I don't know. That's why I'm not in magic, because the universe knows better than to give me any sort of spells.
What was your close second?
Oh, probably Gryffindor.
Yeah?
Yeah. In fact, I think that was...
I think that's how mine
I think it was Slytherin first, then Gryffindor. But anyways, the Harry Potter universe is cool, but there are some issues I take with it that are just too much for me to appreciate on that, to be like, that's where I'd want to live.
Right.
They'd have to solve some issues. I think when it comes down to it, ultimately...
I'm so nervous. I
really like The Lord of the Rings, but it's not that. It's not. Tolkien, there's too many inconsistencies with the timelines and stuff where I'm like, fuck, now I'm going to have to smooth that out. And I'm sure people, if you want to, get in the comments here and bust my ass on this one, but I'm going Star Wars.
Oh my God.
And it was a close tie with the MCU. And I know people are like, oh my God, this uncultured son of a bitch. He picked like between two of the most, commercialized ones out there.
No, I just am surprised.
The reason I'm going Star Wars is because, first of all, when I was into Star Wars, it was before all of this happened. And I'm not mad at what's happened with Star Wars. In fact, I'm pleased with where most of Star Wars has gone.
Most.
Well, there's...
Yeah, it's a different topic.
Acolyte's a little weird.
Yeah.
And again, that would be where people would be like, well, you got to bring that lore into it if you're going to talk about the Star Wars universe. And I'd be like, yeah, but...
You just have a crush on that one girl with the head thing.
Ahsoka?
Sure. She has the weird thing, right? Over her head. Oh
my gosh.
I'm sorry. What is the head thing?
See, and this is where I'm not a super Star Wars nerd, and I don't have a crush on her, or I'd know what her head thing is.
But you knew what her name was.
Jesus. Anakin's Padawan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. No, I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it a crush.
You think she's a badass?
I like Ahsoka.
She's a badass.
She's cool. She's cool. Because again, it's the lore. So here's what does it for me. I am a history buff. Okay.
Very much so.
And I think Star Wars has done one of the better jobs of keeping their lore intact. I mean, even George Lucas, I mean, he did a pretty good job. And I know, again, people are going to argue with me. Well, what about this or that? But in general, he did a pretty good job of keeping it intact. And even Disney, I think, has done a relatively good job. They've strayed out there a little bit here
So
and
what
there.
about the universe, though, makes you want to live there? Like, what planet? Like, would you be like Han Solo? Would you, what would you be doing in the Wars plane of living? Like,
Oh God, probably scamming Jedis or something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, let's not lie. I don't think I'd be a Jedi. I'm not so wholeheartedly foolish to believe that. But so see, here's the thing. I chose the Star Wars universe more because I respect the style of it than I would maybe actually want to live there. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think it's the best fantasy universe because it's the most well constructed and intertwined.
I
And
think
again,
it's
I
cool
think the
that you could.
MCU does a pretty good job at that
I think
too.
you could live anywhere, essentially, if you really, or not anywhere, but I think you'd have a lot of options in the Star Wars universe, like to pick your planet.
Right.
Like, I really do believe that. And that's cool.
But if I
Instead of
want
moving to different countries, move
right,
to a
but
different
if I wanted
planet.
to live in any universe out there, like to me that's two different questions. If I wanted to live in any like fantasy universe out there, it's going to be Harry Potter. I would just
I
we
struggle
would
too
just
much with
have
the
to
idea of if I could be guaranteed to be a witch,
well, of course.
then yes,
Well, that's the way it would work.
100%. 100%.
Guaranteed.
Well, actually, I don't know because the idea of he who
I
fights
might
monsters is super sick, man.
let me put it to you like
Super
this.
sick.
I
And
I know for sure I wouldn't be a Jedi, but I damn sure know I'd be going to Hogwarts.
even though, okay, so check this too. Later on, I don't want to spoil too much, but later on it does spill over into Earth.
What?
So, like, all the monsters and he who fights monsters,
Okay.
like, so I guess even if, I didn't go to a different universe, like, I could still hang out if I got in touch with the right people and fight monsters and get
I
magic.
guess,
And it'd
yeah.
be really fucking cool.
I'd still want to be in fucking
I
Hogwarts.
could train
man.
and I'd be all like,
I mean, no, don't get it twisted. J.K. Rowling, I think, did a fantastic job with the lore behind. And that's the thing. I just love lore.
lore is important.
Lore is, like
lore is very important.
one of my favorite characters, and this isn't a universe I don't super appreciate, the Star Trek universe, but I like Spock.
I like Star Trek.
But Leonard Nimoy one time said something like, those who focus on the lore miss the story. And I'm like, no. Sorry, brah. You got that one wrong.
The lore is a part of the story.
I need the lore. And let me tell you something. I'm not opposed to retconning stuff, but own it.
No, I am.
Like, go back and just be like, I don't like this.
I agree.
I disagree with what we did here. I would, as the creator of this universe, I've decided to.
Because
when you have to go
at that
back
point the
and
master of a universe.
right, when you have to go back and be like, well, let me try to explain how this might work. Like, no, fuck that. You run the show, but make it make sense. Like, I'd rather you do that and clean stuff up than to try to make some hokey excuse for like
make it somebody's
why we went a particular direction.
Make a skewed lore and correct it with the real lore. Like,
right.
Oh, people said this for the longest time to like.
And you know what? You don't have to use time. You don't. The biggest annoyance of, and that's probably why I didn't pick the MCU, is because
their timelines are all fucking wonky.
There's time travel in it, man. And
I
love time travel. But it has, like, Back to the Future, like, that has to be the whole thing. Like, the whole point of Back to the Future is we're going to travel through time and we're going to do stuff with that.
Yeah.
The MCU, they use time travel because they had to deal with stuff, and now they're going to have to try to explain how this all works, and it's just such a fucking mess.
Like, I'm such a freak for good lore that when the kids were small and we were watching Sophia the first.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, man. And then Elena of Avalar came along, and then I realized that they were connected. You know, I had to smash that, even
Because
though
Disney's
the kids didn't
all
give a
about
damn
that
about
shit.
it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, there's actual lore here. I need to know how this started. It was the
She
dumbest
got
shit, but it was lore.
princesses trapped inside of there,
Inside of our goddamn necklace?
and they break
What?
out, so like we connect to all of them and stuff. Like,
What?
I love that, and that's what I love about video games that like pull in their lore and stuff
I need a
like
sticker that says "whore for lore."
Whore for lore. That's
Whore for lore.
Hey, have you seen that anywhere else?
No.
Trademarked, motherfuckers.
Don't use it.
Whore for lore.
Whore for lore. That's ours. Make a sticker.
Get a shirt. Damn it, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
So why
there.
you married me, ladies and gentlemen?
That's right. That right there. So yeah, but I guess so. And again, I like Star Wars because I think the lore is very intact. Although some would, again, the new things get a little weird. As always,
Yeah,
when you're telling a story, it's hard. Like I mentioned, as an author, it's very difficult to remember every dumb detail because you're telling a giant lie.
Well, think about your life. Do you think your timeline is spot on when
No.
you tell the story of your life? It's tough. It is tough to tell a story in chronological order. It's tough.
But that's what I'm saying. And now you're creating a story. Like, and again, I don't mean to be so crude as to call it just a giant lie, but that's what a story is. A giant,
it's make-believe,
creative lie. And we all know how difficult it is to try to keep every last detail, where all of a sudden you get that nerd that's like, now, wait a minute, you said this. And it's like, oh, fuck, Jesus, okay.
That pick everything apart.
Right. So, but I'm that guy. I'll pick your lore apart. But just own it.
Own it.
Fix it.
It's okay.
You know? And don't give me this bullshit time travel. Don't give me, oh, well, this is a different version where this is how we fixed it. Like, just go back and be like, oh, that was dumb. Like, so we destroyed every time turner in this, but then we brought him back. Like, how did that happen? Simple. We didn't destroy every fucking time turner.
Just
like,
as per usual.
Just, you know,
right.
Well, but you said in this book, well, I lied.
Well, obviously, like, not every time turner got beat up on.
No, we don't even gotta
just like every book doesn't get burned because somebody saves one because they think it might be important someday.
I love watching some of these Comic-Con things where, like, they ask some of these actors some of these belligerent things.
The actors don't fucking know.
And they're like, because? And even if they get a director that's like, or a writer that like was a part of it, they'll just be like, well, that's the way it is.
It reminds me
I
of
love it.
The Big Bang episode when Luke Skywalker marries Sheldon and Amy.
Mark Hamill, yep.
Mark Hamill. And they're all like, he's trying to stall for time. And everybody's asking these questions, and I was like, I don't know.
And it's Stuart that ends up answering all the questions for everything and stuff like that, because he's a big nerd into it and stuff like that.
Well,
you know?
even like, okay, so they're making some movies and some shows off of some of our favorite stories. So they're making a show from Harry Potter. They're making a movie, I think, from, is it Fourth Wing that they're doing? I think they're doing Fourth Wing still.
So the last, and correct me if I'm wrong here, the last I looked on that is that they want to get it done, but nobody's optioned it yet. Like it was.
Well, I know Avatar was one too that was gonna try, but I can't remember.
If I remember correctly, and again, you please correct me on this if I'm wrong. I think Fourth Wing was optioned with. No, I'm lying. I'm thinking of Red Rising. Never mind.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Fourth Wing is going through either Hulu or Amazon. And then actually, surprisingly, a story I'm listening to right now, the Shield Sparrow, is, I didn't know this, is going through Amazon and MCB. What's that one film?
MGM?
MGM, yeah.
Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
I went to their casino.
Yeah. Did we?
Yeah, I thought so. For like a minute, we walked through it.
That could be true.
I don't know.
But speaking of lore and nerdy shit like that, like one that was in contention in my head was the World of Warcraft.
Mm.
But you want to talk about a genre that just
No, but what I was gonna say was that like none of the we've realized that a lot of them don't even listen to the books or don't even know the books, not really, and they're just casting these portions, and it's just a
so.
script for them.
Which
So,
honestly,
which is
honest to
fair,
God,
which is fine, but
I at first when I first heard this, like when actors were like, "Yeah, I've never even read the book or played the game,"
it
I'm
heart-wrenching.
like, you heathen motherfucker. You
Heart-wrenching.
know, like I
I
cannot believe.
agree.
Actually, I've changed my position on that.
I'm
I
both
am
ways.
okay with it, and here's why.
I'm both ways.
So Walter Goggins, I think that's right. Okay, he plays the ghoul in Fallout,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "No, I never played the games." And I was like, okay, that's fair. He then later came out and he's like, and I have no intention on playing the games. And at first I was like, man, that's bold. Like, you don't even want to know where your character's at. The reason is, and I guess Michael Gambion, who played, I hope I'm nailing these, who played Dumbledore, from
The
movie
original Harry
three,
Potters.
yeah, from movie 3 on
Mm-hmm.
in the Harry Potter movies. Um, he had never read any of the books or seen or knew any of what Dumbledore was. He just went in and played that character the way he read it.
On
And
from the screenplay or
right,
from
and
the
Walter Goggins did the
script.
same thing. And I look back on some of these characters that have done that, and honestly, some of their roles or some of their portrayals are so, I don't want to say spot on. They're not, but it's
It makes it
just
better.
enough that it makes it better. Like it makes it more relatable. Like, thank
Yeah.
you for not maybe going in there and because I heard that the actor who's playing Hagrid
Oh yeah, you were
in
telling me
the
that.
new Harry Potter
Mm-hmm.
series that's coming out on HBO. I guess one of the directors, and again, if I'm wrong on this, people, you're more than welcome to correct me. But Chris Christopher Nolan, maybe I can't remember. Anyways,
Christopher Columbus.
no, it's not Chris. Was it Chris? No, man,
Yes.
stop it. Fucking with me here. Anyways, um, went and was watching them do the filming of this new series and was watching Hagrid, the guy who plays Hagrid. He's in what's that? Shaun of the Dead. He's the big guy in Shaun of the Dead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Um,
Hey,
is it Chris Columbus?
Chris friggin'
All
Columbus.
right, so I'm an asshole. It is Chris Columbus.
And
He
I
just
never know names. His fucking name is Christopher Columbus. How can you forget that?
got me. Anyways, so Chris Columbus and went and was checking these out, and I guess this guy's portrayal of Hagrid was so spot on and identical to Robbie Coltrane, I
Mm-hmm.
believe is his name, who played Hagrid in the movies. That he was like, dude, that like do you know, like that's not who you gotta be. And he's like, well, that's who influenced me and stuff. And he's like, that's great.
But the book should
Influence
be
is great,
influencing
but like,
you. That's
yeah,
that's the other side of it, is that the book should be influencing
if
you.
anything's gonna influence you, it should be the book. But again, it's not a crime to go at this the way you're interpreting it, you know, not the way you saw somebody else do it there. So, I hope that, again, I love Harry Potter. I hope the whole series works out and everything, and I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job. But it just goes to show that, I think that people that, as much as you're into lore and as much as I'm into lore, I find it interesting when these characters get portrayed and they're like, nope, I didn't know nothing about it, and they do this phenomenal job at portraying the character because
I agree.
I think it gives a different kind of connection.
I agree. No, and I hear what you're saying, because their job is to go off script
Mm-hmm.
and to own it in a separate way, and you're gaining that ground. But there's also this level of like, when you are taking something that is so beloved, you almost want to, I don't know, maybe it would give you more nerves, But there is something so, like, with the super fans, they're going to be picking you apart. Like, oh, they would never say it like that or act like that. And you'd think that that would be the producer's job. Like, I watch Twilight, but it drives me nuts and kills me every single time I do. I hate
Okay.
it because I love the books. Like,
Sure.
and I hate saying that I love the books, but I don't at the same time because I think I was 17 when I read the books
Okay.
and they were fantastic. I honestly, somebody bet me that I would love them because I told this lady that she was cracked. I was like, I will never read these books. They sound terrible and disgusting and sucky. And I read them all in a week. I fucking loved them. They were so good. They were so good. And then when the movies came out, I'm like, God, this is trash. So you can't leave it up to the producer to tell them or tell the characters how to behave via the books. You know what I mean?
Did you not like the way the characters are portrayed, or did you not like the way the story was told?
Both.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
But I will watch it. That's one of my comfort movies.
Okay.
Because I can fill in the blanks.
Sure.
And it kind of takes me to that special place.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel the same way about Harry Potter.
Skirts, exactly.
Like you get into book 3 and it's like, wow, these movies are clearly taking some liberalism here to
but
tell
that's
this
also
story.
something fun that we do together is we'll just talk the entire time like, oh, that never happened. Or,
yeah, I love doing that.
Me too.
Exactly.
Nor horse.
Well, and again, that's the whole thing, when you're trying to make a movie out of a whole book and stuff like that. But hopefully the series will extrapolate a little bit more from it there, and we'll get a little more of the storyline to it there. But I'll still watch the hell out of those movies. They were great.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyways, favorite lore, Star Wars, and I think that just goes all the way back. I've been a Star Wars fan from
not
ever.
Favorite lore, favorite universe.
Favorite universe. Well, again, the lore of that universe, the whole thing. That's my favorite. I like the idea. I like how it's put together.
If you think you might be a favorite super nerd like me, check out He Who Fights Monsters, Travis Everall, aka Shirley.
There you go.
Love it.
Love it.
Love him.
I try your books.
Yeah.
Fourth Wing has its moments.
Would you be in a Fourth Wing universe? He's only read book 1. He's starting into book 2. So all my girlies out there, or gentlemen, if you are in touch with yourselves,
gentlemen, if you want to touch yourselves, this book here. It's
called Reading the Fucking Playbook. I'm just saying.
It's a good book. It gets a little giggly at times, but
I looked over when Justin was listening to it, and he went, hee. What the world are you? He read his first, or he listened to his first little spicy scene.
First little spicy scene. I was like, I giggled.
So cute. His face was red.
I was like, here we go.
It was so cute.
No holds barred, but no, it's a good book. Anyways,
would you live in that universe? Would you live in the Fourth Wing universe?
No, because that dragon would never choose me.
Oh, that's sad.
I don't mean it like that. I'd be a scribe or something.
Would you?
Yeah.
Or would you be infantry?
No, I don't know.
You don't
about
think
that.
you'd be infantry?
Maybe. I don't write shit down.
I feel like you'd probably
either.
be a scribe. No, you're a history major. Don't play with me.
But that's what I'm saying.
I think
so, like, I think I'd be more of a scribe than I would be a writer. That seems a lot of work. I'd probably right off the parapet, right out of the beginning there. Anyways, that's another topic for another time. Fantasy universes, y'all. What's your favorite fantasy universe?
What is your favorite fantasy universe?
Chime in. Let us know. What do you think?
Please do, because I'd love to talk about it more.
So, we're on the YouTube now.
Yeah.
Spotify.
YouTube.
You can watch both of those. You can watch the videos. You can hear us on iHeart, Amazon, other stuff.
Pretty much.
Take a listen.
All of them.
We're out there, people.
Yeah. Good luck not
finding
us.
And again, if you appreciate it and you want to keep getting updates,
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Please
ding that
do
bell.
Subscribe.
On any of them. Yeah, whatever, man. We'll hit you up. We'll talk to you.
Yeah.
You want to hit us up on Facebook? Sure.
Yeah.
We love the conversation. We throw some of these ideas out there. Again, if you guys got some thoughts or ideas for future to be determined.
Yeah, any questions that you think that would
Throw
be
'em
fun to
out
talk
there.
about? I mean, we love talking.
We'll even bring it up. We'll bring you up in the episode.
Yeah.
What do you
That's all I
think?
got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got. That's all I wrote.
Let's do this, folks. Peace.
Thanks, guys. We miss you already. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.